What is up, YouTube, man? It is your boy Upchuck Gaming back at it again. Thank you for coming back. As always, Plus on Block episode number 24. 24, 24, 24, 24. Fun show today, man. We do have a guest coming. He'll get here when he get here. So we just have to wait on that. We're definitely going to say some topics because I definitely want to get his opinion on it. If you don't know, Scamby, HOC player, House of Chaos, him and Bum. He really cool, man. Been talking to him for a minute on Twitter. Really chill, down to earth guy. So he'll get here when he get here. We have kind of a loaded show today. Hopefully it doesn't go over our allotted time. We're not allotted time, but our usual time. Because you know how we like to do it over here. Hour 10, hour 15 max. And then that's pushing it, you know what I'm saying? So that's definitely pushing it. But we definitely want to give you guys all the info. But before we get into all of that, man, I gotta introduce my co-host, my Jamaican brother from the East Coast, Dre. What's good?
Hey man, what is good, bruh? Welcome, episode 24, man. Waiting for a special episode today, man. I want to thank everybody for coming through as always. Thanks for the support. Thank you for always, being here for the most part. The regular people, coming through, showing their support, and we
Yes,
appreciate that,
sir.
man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So,
sir.
once my man said we got a special guest coming later, what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't want to miss that. And on that, let's get the show started, man.
Let's get the show started. So we also, like we do every week, if you don't know, if you're new to the show, we like to, show love to the winners, man, because I do feel like it's hard to win in these tournaments.
Oh, that's
And
no problem.
it was for real, man. And we had Red Bull. That was it Proving Grounds or Battlegrounds? This is one of those, man.
Yeah, battleground.
Battlegrounds. Okay, yeah. So we there was a last chance qualifier, and then you had the North America regional finals for Street Fighter Five. Pretty much the top seven players, in America, fighting for points or seeding. If you were not in, so if you won the last chance qualifier and you won Red Bull Battle Proving Grounds or whatever it's called, you automatically go. So a lot of people kind of need them because a lot of people still like on the cusp, man. Like that last spot is kind of tough because my buddy Didi Mokov, he took one spot, so he bumped 801 Strider out. So yeah, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's rough out here. So the last chance qualifier was won by the cool guy, Mr. Red, man. Put in that work with the Abigail. We definitely gonna talk about that. And then, of course, where it all started last year, man, Punk won Red Bull. He won the North America Regional Final. I was playing gatekeeper to a couple players, not letting them, qualify, whatever. So there will be a last chance qualifier at PSX. I'm not actually at PSX, but it's going to be at the Capcom Cup, which is going to be like right next door to PSX. So I will be watching some of that. Free to get in, so you don't have to worry about paying to go watch. I think the play is only like $20 or something like that, and you get like a shirt. So if you want a chance to go to Capcom Cup, but there's gonna be some killers over there. So I don't know about this. That last chance qualifier is gonna be brutal. That's definitely gonna be crazy, man. But let's get into this Red Bull event because while the actual regional finals, it was cool, but the story of the whole Red Bull is actually the cool kid and what he did. Before we get into that though, let's talk about all these damn Zekus that we were seeing, bro. I mean, that is literally the most I've seen the DLC character this year in any tournament, and he just came out. Dre, talk about it, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I did hear there was a lot of Zekus coming through for this tournament. Which I don't know if people were just trying to test the waters. You know what I'm saying? Trying to bring in the new characters to see if anybody know the matchup. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool to see because as you said, not many people like jump on this DLC characters like from season 2 because from consensus that season 2 is trash. Cause with all these new characters.
Yeah, a lot of people ain't really feeling season 2, by the way.
Yeah,
So
you know what I'm saying. So it's a cool thing to see. I guess I really can't wait to see like a super high level Zeku in tournament in the future, man. Because I think this character You know, he does a lot. He's good. He does a lot of damage, and his mix-up game is gonna be crazy. You
Yes.
know, so it's cool to see, man. Zeku, let's see what goes on, bro.
Yeah. So
People love this Strider, so that's why I think that's another reason, yo. People just see Strider when they, especially his young form, so everybody want to jump on that. But yeah, that's dope.
yeah, I mean that is true, but I felt like because I think Wolf Krone had a pretty decent one, and it was like in the last chance qualifier, it was Zeku's everywhere. I mean, I was like, God
Yeah,
damn! I was actually surprised to see so many
exactly. Yeah.
at one time. You feel me? So I'm like, damn, Zeku here, Zeku there. But a lot of people are actually doing really good with Zeku. I think a lot of people don't know the matchup yet with Zeku.
Right.
Zeku is very tricky, bro. I mean,
Yes.
because it's two characters in one, and when you watch people play, it's like, okay, damn, what do I do here?
Yeah, exactly.
Because it was actually some people just playing with Zeku for a
Exactly.
whole set. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then they go to the next one, then they'll play with young Zeku. It was weird. I'm like, damn, that's kind of crazy. And then a couple was trying to mix it up a little bit because I do feel like if you mix up the two, then that's when he's at his best.
Yeah, he's at his
You know,
best. Hell yeah.
it's definitely hard to fight that character, man. So yeah, shout out to that.
And I guess
But
that's the difference between because the comparison between him and Gen, like and she and Gen, with Gen you can just change right there, like during you sometimes you can't even tell when Gen changes stance.
yeah, which is crazy. Yeah, I
So
know.
yeah, in this one it's a little bit more tough linking the changes and stuff because
Mhm.
I know there's a way to do it, but it's the timing is so super tight that you really got to be on point with it, man, to even get a combo out of that. So yeah, we gonna see how it goes. You know what I'm saying in the future, and uh, let's see.
Let's see, but let's get to the main story because, like I said, Punk did win. Shout out to Idom, shout out to Smug and
Yeah,
all them guys, but it didn't hold the weight as what Cool Kid did on Saturday, bro. Because nobody's really seen Abigail
nobody.
like at like top level. I mean, like
Oh,
you'll watch Punko over in Japan or whatever in those
yeah,
Japan tournaments. He's over here doing the exact same thing.
exactly.
But because Abigail is beatable. I know a lot of people think he's not,
Yeah,
but
he
if you
definitely
watch
beatable.
Sunday, he's definitely beatable, man.
Yeah,
But that,
it's just an uphill battle to beat him because this man got
yeah,
so much damn health and shit.
yeah,
But yeah,
it's
he
really
definitely
tough.
he definitely
So
beat
so
him.
so let's talk about what Cool Kid did, man. I mean, because he beat some good players.
Yeah, really good
on,
player.
on his road to get into grand finals against my man Wolf Chrome.
Wolfcrown, yeah,
So I mean, I think he beat JB.
yeah.
Man, he beat. Oh God, that was just
Oh
ugly.
my god, bro.
that match right there, I was like,
Yeah, I had to pray. Pray for JB, bro. Like, G, like,
yeah,
you gotta put liquor out for my man JB, bro, because he
man.
got destroyed, bro. He
He
got
got he
murdered.
got he got destroyed.
You know what
You
I'm saying?
know,
And it's crazy because that's supposed to be. I saw Vaya today talking about the bad matches for Abigail, and Rashid is on the list. You know what I'm saying?
but he also said that he could two
Yeah,
hit
yeah.
that
All
person
of them,
and
yeah.
they'll die. You
Right,
know what I'm saying? So
right.
yeah, yeah.
So that's what pretty much happened for the most part. You know what I'm saying? With that matchup, like JB was doing his mix up thing,
What
his
up, baby?
doing his Abigail thing. You know what I'm saying?
Um,
But one hit, bro, into V trigger from from
and
Abigail, and
he's
it's
doing
like,
like 60,
hey,
70%,
yeah, you know what I'm
depending on
saying?
his
Right away.
rhythm. It's
Yeah,
really crazy, dude. I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
and a lot of people is like, oh well, he's doing too much. That's what we were talking because there's a lot of crazy stuff going on Twitter today, from Chris T to to Ice to everybody's kind of. It's either people saying that Abigail LPN, he's like, oh, Abigail is a really good character, and then people say, oh, he's a stupid character, he's a brain dead character because you don't really have to do anything, and they was
Dumb.
kind of going back and forth with
Yeah,
it, man. I was just reading it at work. I was like, damn, they really salty about
they just
Abigail.
thought,
It's
bro.
kind of crazy, man. I didn't really think it was that big of a deal. I mean, there's always been characters in fighting games that have the damage advantage. That's just what
Right.
it is.
Yeah, and like for the character that Abigail is, he's supposed to have damage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
that big ass dude, and he had if he would have been dropped and he did and he's big and shit with no damage, that would have been another complaint, you know. So I don't know, I don't understand. Like for a big dude like him, he's a freaking he's a street dude, a brawler. Like he's supposed to do
Yeah.
damage, man. You know, that's his whole character. Like I don't understand the complaint. You
Yeah,
know, you just
so
gotta try to stay away from him.
that I mean, you gotta pick your spots, man.
Exactly.
You really have to pick your spots because you know, even fighting your Abigail, it's kind of like, all right, I kind of have to get in and out, especially like with Sim. I think Sim is actually a good counter to him, but you can't get hit because Sim dies so fast.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
dies so fast against Abigail is pretty crazy. But getting back to Cool Kid, he coming from losers. And what he did to Wolfcrone was probably one of the best things I've ever seen, man. Hands down. Hands down, one of the best things. And he was going against another one who, once she gets you in the blender, bro, it's a wrap. You can't do nothing against Laura, bro.
Yeah.
You know, so for him to actually, I think those characters actually match up very well because they do exactly the same thing.
And I'm thinking it's that same. I think I'm pretty sure it's the matchup when Wolfcrone had Abigail like on his about to die, like another
it was
one or two hit,
time,
right?
like,
It's a few times, but there was one time I remember because they were commentating and then Ultra Dave was like, "Yo, you can still Abigail can still go, man. You can still die, bro." And as soon as he said that, yeah,
it's like
talk about commentators first, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man!
Abigail got the hit into V Trigger, and it was a wrap. I'm like, yo,
he going to V Trigger, bro. Good luck. It's very hard. That's scary. Now I think that's like the scariest part of him is
exactly
because he'll break your armor, and then you had his mercy. Like you can't do anything.
Once he in the corner and he's at V Trigger and that down heavy punch, bro.
Yeah,
that charge down fierce. Like what are you gonna do, bro? The only, you know what I'm saying, if you're too far away, you can't grab him out of it. So the only thing you do is try to block or jump. And if you block, you're gonna get guard broken. If you jump, you're gonna get caught. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like in the corner with V Trigger, you just don't want to be there.
You don't want to be there, bro.
You actually at a very disadvantage because he can still command grab you.
Exactly.
You know? So you have to worry about that. You know,
man.
And he still have the EX run. He can cancel into so you're really like screwed when he has everything.
It's insane
in the corner, bro. And he looks so funny while he beating you up, bro. Like Wolfcrone's face, like I know he was salty, but he didn't want to show it. I know he was salty though.
He was heated, bro.
I know he was salty.
Once he reset that shit, bro. Like he in the first game he went up. It was like 1-1, and then he won and then he reset the thing. I think it was 2-1 or something like that, and then he reset the bracket, and freaking Wolfcrone was there. This man was like really thinking, like, "Yo, damn, what the hell am I gonna do?" Because he ain't got no other character.
He don't. I mean, he could put out Zeku, but that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work, bro. That's definitely not gonna work.
And he had this man really like thinking twice, but like, yo. He was there on the screen for a minute, like because he had this dude number. Like he didn't know the matchup that well, you know, because nobody's seen a freaking get Abigail at least that high level of the tournament yet. So when people see him pull out, yo, the shit that this man was doing, but I'm like, yo, this is crazy, and that shit got me hyped. That shit got me hyped because I'm like, yo,
bro, we was all hyped, bro. We there trying to fucking play. I'm trying to play Marvel and watch this at the same time. I'm not even paying attention to the game. I'm getting beat up and shit because I'm like, I don't even give a damn.
This shit is crazy, bro. And
it was definitely hype, man. It was just, I'm like, dude, this character is freaking scary. It's so, you know, and he like. Anybody with like 900 health, bro, good luck because you're just you can't. It doesn't even matter if you do damage for the whole one hit.
That's
this man, if he had football, one hit, he could do like almost 80%. That is crazy. That's more than wrong, bro.
That's insane. That's way more than wrong.
That's more than wrong, man.
Because when he does that EX flip like into the backhand twice. Bro, that first backhand alone, like, it does so much damage, dude.
It do,
It's
man.
ridiculous, man. And to do that twice in a row, like you know what I'm saying. First of all, that chain alone is mad difficult, bro. You know what I'm saying. To do that shit twice, it's so tough to do. So when you pull it off, it's like, yo, damn. And to see the damage into out of that, man, like into his Abigail punch, it's insane. Like that just makes you like, what the fuck is this character? You know what I'm
For
saying?
real. I mean, I'm telling you, bro. Like,
Like, do you remember?
What happened?
Do you remember the amount of hate for this character, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? On this
Yeah.
movie, and it's like it's crazy. People thought he was gonna be a trash character. You know what I'm saying? Just because of his size and how he looks. Oh, this character's an idiot, bro. And this
But I'm saying this though, and I feel like when people say he's like a brain, if he's brain dead, then everybody should be able to pick him up. He's not easy. He's not easy to use because if you're not precise what you do, you're gonna lose, man.
Exactly.
You know that EX run shit, bro. Like you could bait that shit out, man. You could jump that, and he gets body, bro. Like it's not easy.
You try to jump heavy that everybody does, bro. You just cancel into that counter, bro, and it's another combo.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Like, yeah, but like I said, he's definitely not an easy character to use, man. You know, he does have all the tools you want: high health, high damage, high stun, a lot of powerful moves. Even his EX throw. Which is EX run throw is that thing literally kills you. Like if you have like I say about 20, that thing wipes you out. Man,
I was playing Akuma yesterday, and he had me on a roast, but he jumped in with the EX demon flip, bro. I did that shit.
Just tossed them, bro.
I lifted him up with the EX run, bro, and I tossed him.
It's really crazy, man. And like I said, man, shout out to the cool kid, man. I think
big shout out.
He even like wanted Punko to wanted to fight him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's like, yo,
down him out. That's dope.
Punko said the best Abigail is in America right now. He wants to fight him. You know when you see what you know what I'm saying.
And that's high praise, bro. That's definitely that's high praise, man. Because like I said, the stuff he was doing was just crazy, man. And I'm just like the damage was when Abigail fights you, it looks so basic, you know, but it's not easy to pull off. It looked basic as hell. I
try to use that hype going into the fight with T Mang Fu, and I was like, yeah, bro.
Jabari, I didn't do it yet, bro. Don't trip, man. I actually forgot, but you know, I'm gonna do it once we get to the Dragon Ball talk, man. So don't trip.
I try to take all that hype, you know what I'm saying, into the matchup with T Mang Fu the next day, and I'm like, yeah.
Hey, T Mang Fu, like I said, like out of the whole crew that we play, he is the best in Street Fighter by far, and he puts in a lot of work.
He put the work in, man.
He definitely puts a lot of work, man. But
you know,
I can't stand him.
Yeah, I'll be mad as hell, fam.
Yeah, I mean, he's just good. I mean, it's nothing you can really do about it. You know, when he plays the game every single day. You know, and he really trained. What up, Ghetto, man? But yeah, so like I said, all in all, man, I think the last chance qualifier was a little bit better than the regional finals. I did watch both, and you know, Punk is just that man is just on another level, man. I think he feel real confident going into Capcom Cup now, and it's gonna be. I'm eager to see what he does against like all the savages, because it's gonna be people from every country there, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not, you know, and that's I think that's gonna be like the main thing for him. You know, how he fare against. I know he wants Takedo, man, but it's other people out there, bro. You gotta have to definitely have to watch for it. So definitely shout out to Punk, shout out to Cool Kid for a tremendous weekend, man. Definitely big ups to both of them. But at the end, man, oh Lord, oh man, when Ono came out, I was not expecting no trailer or anything. I'll put that on everything. I'm like, I mean, PSX in a couple of weeks. I'm pretty sure they're gonna save it for that. But to my surprise, they actually had a trailer. I was like, oh shit,
yep,
nice. So what they revealed, they didn't reveal too much. They revealed enough to get you hyped, but not everything, which was good, you know, because there's still more things to see. So they revealed the first trailer for arcade edition that kind of reveals some of the new gameplay mechanics. And I feel like, let me see, I think it was like what 12 or 13 characters they revealed or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's like 12 or 13, like I was right. And so they showed Zeku new thing, Ryu, Bison, Nash, Ed, Mika, Birdie, Ibuki, Manat, Guile, and Ken. So that's not even like that's like almost half the roster. Not even half the roster.
Not even half the roster.
Not even half the roster, which is still guys me hype, bro. Yeah, so man. Dre, give me your top 3 you've seen. Top 3 V-Triggers so far because we haven't seen the
Oh man.
We haven't seen the rest. So give me the top 3 just from the trailer. Oh yeah, shout out to Under Night in Birth is coming February 9th to the West Coast, man. I'm definitely copping that guy. Tremendous fighter, man. Yeah. That shit good. But go ahead, go.
My top 3. I definitely like Ed's new one. The fact that you can string combos even more now. This is no particular order, by the way. I do.
Super villain. What else, super villain?
Yeah. What else, super villain? Yeah, Nash one does look cool. I ain't gonna front.
Nash look dope, bro. He look way better. I like that one.
Shit.
I like that one way better.
Than the first one. I forgot about Nash too. Like, okay. Let me go. Only 3? Damn. All right.
I mean, go top 5. Top 5.
All right. Let me go top 5. Yeah. All right. Ed, Nash. I like freaking Armika shit just for the fact that she gonna
smacking your ass with that chair,
bro. That shit just looks so dope. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna be salty moments right there, bro. So Lord,
the mix up for that's gonna be crazy now.
Yeah,
I like Birdie because Birdie's now. We know Birdie got one of the best anti-airs in the game, right?
Yes,
and that
now it's even better. He gonna have oh god,
yeah, that beat trigger number 2. That's like another anti-air. Like it's more reliable than his anti-air number 1. You know,
yes,
anti-air the startup is a little bit longer. So this one looks like a more instant. And then he got the new moves we can combo into the low chain and all that shit, bro.
Yeah, that should look kind of dope, bro. I can't even front, man. I actually like that one.
And of course, the number 1 Bison, bro. Bison shit looks.
Bison should look like it's gonna be the GOAT, bro.
Look like it's gonna be the GOAT, bro. This man plant a bomb in your head. It can detonate that shit like at any time, and then finish up with a Psycho Crusher. Like that looks crazy, and I definitely want to see. It does take away now. He doesn't have the annoying dash move that he does with the teleport and all that shit. So
yeah,
this is just another. People been asking for a Psycho Crusher to be back for a minute.
Well, there you go, man. And it looks dope.
It looks dope. It
definitely looks, and it could be combo into too, which I like. You know,
exactly.
I thought it was a command grab at first. I'm like, it doesn't really seem that because you actually see him combo into it, which is kind of sick.
Right, because once he plants that, then it lingers, so he stays around.
Yeah, bro, my man, purple, bro. That psycho power, that shit like
put that shit in your head. I've been thinking about it for days. Honorable mention, I'm agree with bro that Buki, that shuriken, bro, that big ass shuriken was kind of crazy.
Most definitely.
Shuriken was kind of dope, and that can also be comboed into also, because you throw it and it comes back, So those are my top 5,
Okay.
Right now, as for now, until we see the rest, we
definitely got to see the rest. So we probably got a little bit 6 more.
We still don't see some of the best V triggers yet because we still got Rog. We didn't see Rog. We didn't see the Kali.
Zangief. I think Zangief is definitely getting that green hand, bro. No doubt in my hand. No doubt in my mind, he's getting that, man.
That green hand is back, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. Most definitely. So for me,
people are gonna be highly disappointed if it's not a green hand.
Yeah, he has to get green hand, bro. Like it's just stupid for him not to get that. Yeah. But for me, I'll say number 5. I will go with Birdie. I agree with all your points, man. I think that he's gonna miss the damage buff, but Birdie does damage anyway. So being able to Rog boys, stop it. Being able to extend combos even further, I think is gonna be really sick for him. And then that chain, like I want to know, can he like shoot that chain out at any direction. You feel me? Like, can he combo with it? Kind of like what game is that? I'm trying to remember. Where it's like the man has a chain and it's like it hits you like twice. It'll hit you and then it'll pull you back. What game is that? Fuck, I can't think of the name. It's not. I don't even think it's a fighting game, bro. But
okay.
Damn. But anyway, I hope it's like that where you can like it's not only for the ground. You can like use it like in a straight line or even anti-air. I think that'd be kind of sick.
Yeah, from the ground straight. It looked like you can continue the combo even when you pull them in, because
that's what I'm saying.
That
would be sick. Number 4 is definitely going to be Nash. I just think shout out to Vesper and Rufo Mongo. Those are the 2 guys I watched to get all this information, and they broke it down really good. Nash to me, it opens up so much more for him because you can like combo with his first one, but it's kind of like hit or miss because if you block the teleport, it's pretty much a wrap, So, but with this one though, man, having the ground bounce and I think the other one's like an OTG, which is really cool. It's pretty sick, and it looks like you could use it multiple times, which is actually pretty cool, because in the trailer. I think Vesper pointed this out. Like, he used both moves, and his eye was still glowing, meaning he still has it. He's still active. He's still active. So I think that's really sick. So definitely.
And even in that, like you see, he does a ground bounce and launches him and goes straight into the super, and it seemed like he can even continue the combo after that ground bounce too.
Yeah.
So he could do the Sonic Slash or the Scythe or whatever, or even freaking the command, the jump.
Yeah, command when you still meter.
It's either way. It looks like it's another combo extender, which is pretty dope.
All right, man. So I would say number 3 is definitely going to be Menat. For me, I think this is really it's not going to be better than her first one because I think her first one I seen people do like 600 damage with their first one that when they have full meter, they go into super. So it's definitely not going to be better than the first one, but it's going to allow her to actually get like, some pretty decent combos, not just focus, on the orb thing. Cause a lot of people have problems with the, throwing that one orb at one at a time. That shit is hard as hell, bro. Like I'm telling like that shit is rough.
It's gonna work out for you perfectly because
I'm throwing all the bitches out, bro.
You throw all of mine anyway. So
I'll be right at home. You know what I'm saying? So, so I do like the fact that they go in like different directions. Also, Vesper said like, and I kind of agree with him. Like, I don't feel like it's just going to be those 2 ways. I feel like you're going to have multiple ways to throw them. Which is good
because from the trailer, at one point you throw all of them right, like in one giant
straight line.
And then the other one, she kind of like changed the trajectory of where it goes. So one was like, it's like mix up. So
because she threw out all 6, but the second time it was like 3 and 3. And what I'm saying? Right? And they was like kind of like simultaneously one after another, like in thirds. They was in pairs of 3,
right?
And groups of 3, and then so that's kind of cool. Yeah, so that gives like a whole different dynamic with Menat, because I'm telling you, that character, I don't see how people was able to do that shit, bro. I'm telling like on a consistent basis, that shit is rough, man. So that's a great alternative for Menat. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure she's gonna get some buffs in season 3 too, just because she really doesn't have any defensive options, and combo wise, she's kind of limited. So I'm pretty sure they added this, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna do some more with her alongside. Number 2 is Ryu.
Oh yeah, Ryu.
Ryu shit looks cold, bruh. Like Ryu, like he is so much scarier now, bruh. You cannot just pop. You can't be doing moves. The parry is even stronger now, man. And for the fact that if you do it like in the trailer when Urien did the air knees, man, he got caught with that parry, and then they follow up. So the animation automatically follows you up. Drop his ass, bro, and you could get anything off of that with Ryu. So that makes Ryu more of a defensive player, and to me, it's better than his first one, man. Because it's kind of like his first one is cool, but it doesn't. Is to me, I don't really see
It doesn't really give him
it,
much options.
advantage. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's kind of like he could throw. Yeah, like you charging a Hadouken, unless it's like a meaty fireball, you're not really gonna be able to get it off
Yeah,
because
exactly.
you're gonna get blown up trying to charge a fireball, bro, like Goku in the middle of a match. Like you said, unless they're on the ground, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely like Jabbar. It does stay longer too. I do like that. But like I
Yeah.
said, for that is crazy, man. Automatic crumple, like that's Ryu does a lot of damage. So for him to have that automatically, bro, it's like basically like a free combo. And he's gonna be able to use it multiple times. So you gotta be careful when you play Ryu now, man. Definitely gotta and for me, I say the first it's a tie between Ed and Bison. Psycho Power Boys. I think both are like both. I can't pick one or the other. I love both.
Yeah, that.
The Ed one is so dope because his V skill basically,
Right.
it always pulls you in.
Exactly.
It pulls the opponent in, but when this one, it pulls you in. So you're able to do crazy shit now with Ed.
That one potentially gonna be even crazier now.
It's gonna be crazy with Ed, bro. And him able to cancel out of shit. Oh man, I cannot wait to see that. And of course, Bison. Of course, we already stated that him playing the bomb and you're being at his. His disposal. I don't even know how long that thing is gonna last. I don't know how big the bar is or whatever. But for him to able this. He can plan on you. You just have to pray to God that that he mess up or something, right? Because
that is a command grab, right?
Yeah.
The way you plan it, and I don't know if that shit is on black hole or not. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, I think you have to like combo into it because it could look like he combo into it. So it's more like I don't think it's a command grab per se. It's more like it's a hit that goes into the grab basically. So I don't really think I don't think you could do it raw, but I don't think you could. I think you should be able to block that.
Yeah, the way he did it though, it looked like because he grabbed your head and shit like that and put it in there. So just like put it in here. So it looked like a command grab to me. So, but I don't know.
I don't know. We'll have to see, man.
It's just like he looked like he comboed and then he can't like it was almost like a reset in a way.
Yeah.
Where he comboed and he just goes for the command grab right away. So we'll see how it goes when he drops. But
man.
It looks dope.
But yeah, so I mean, like I said,
and it's dope to see the regular Psycho Crusher back, man. It's actually really dope to see that the regular Psycho Crusher, kind of cool.
Of course, and I mean, everybody likes Psycho Crusher, bro. I mean, Bison, that's pretty much synonymous to his character. Everybody knows, what the Psycho Crusher is. It's just good to see it now. One thing we don't know is that like automatic Psycho Crusher after detonation, or does he have that move while it's planted? So we don't know that yet. It's definitely is. I don't know.
It might be an ender like Zeku's V trigger too. When you do the target.
Yeah, I can definitely see that, but like I said, I don't know. But like I said, like I think everything that was shown was good. For the most part, like Ken, Shoryuken back, that looks dope. That looks sick, actually. I wish I was a Ken player, but I'm just not. I can't play Shotos. I can't do it. I can't do it. They just irritate me, bro. I don't like Shotos no more. That's why I had to drop Akuma. I was like, I'm not about this Shoto life. I'm not going to even try to play myself.
I remember that.
I'm not going to even try to play myself, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. I don't have the space for the fireballs and nothing, man. I'm just good. I'm gonna let the Shoto players have that, man. But big ups to Street Fighter. They also actually teased Sodom. I think Capcom France. They tried to put like a blurry picture out. So I mean, these are all the characters that was kind of like on that list. Sodom and the Sakura Flower at the end of the tournament, bro. Like they really trying to. They really try to play games, fam. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely funny that they're actually going to give people what they want for the most part. I think Sagai Sakura is definitely locks. And Sodom, I don't know. Hold on one second.
Yes, Sodom, Viper.
Yeah.
That shit.
Well, I don't know. But
I don't know about Viper, bro, but that's just part of what was on the list, for the leak. So because there was a few people on that leak list, so so I don't know.
yeah, we just have to wait and see. Definitely got to wait and see. But big shout out to them. But let me get this off my. Let me get this shit out the way because I know my man is waiting, man.
Hey,
So,
hey, Barry, you still here? Hey, do the setup first, man, because I don't really know
I'm
how to start
definitely
it.
so. Look, we have like the online arcade chat. Like every other Facebook chat, whatever. We talk about a lot of things. Jabari said that Kid Buu was coming. Now, I always I like it. It could be a chance, but I'm like Arc System work. They really don't do duplicate characters. I know they never did a Dragon Ball Z game before, but I'm like, I think there's a chance that we already got one Buu, and there's a lot more characters they could put in this game other than another former Buu. But once I seen Goku and Vegeta Super Saiyan Blue, I was like, damn, I think I'm kind of screwed. So the bet was that I either it was me and Jalil Persona that we won that we'll get $35 each. Easy. Me. I'm like, I'll take the bet. And if I lost, then I have to say the speech, man. And I'm a man of my word. I gotta take the L. It's terrible, man. It's so terrible. So before we get to this Dragon Ball Z Fire talk, man, I'm definitely going to knock out this speech. And
did you write it down, bro?
Yeah, well, he typed it up, and
he typed what you had to say. Oh my god,
yeah, bro. Yeah, this is
definitely
pretty bad. I must say. So give me 1 second. I mean, I gotta take the L, man. I mean, it's man. I didn't think I was gonna live. All right, so here we go, man. This is the Persona. Yeah, this is the Persona and Chuck's L speech. I want to deeply apologize to Jay Barry. Barry is always right. His lightness, eminence, his vast knowledge and wisdom. I will never doubt his predictions ever again. Buu is life. Buu is love. I can't wait for Jabari to destroy me in Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Forgive me, my guy. There you go. I am a man of my words.
Hey.
There you go. I hope you're happy. You know what I'm saying? I hope you're happy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got it there. I mean, it is. It definitely is what it is, man. Yeah, that was definitely an L, but yeah, God, man, I'm never saying that dog shit ever again. That was terrible. His lightness, what? What kind of shit is that, bro? Nah, I'm not reading it, bro. You better rewind the tape, bro. I'm not reading that shit no more, man. I'm not reading that shit no more. But let's get into this Dragon Ball. Let's get into this Dragon Ball Fighters topic, man. So they have now 3 more characters, man. Kid Buu, of course, as you may well know. Adult Gohan, which is gonna have what's that shit? Oh, unlock potential. So he's pretty much gonna be Mystic Gohan in this game. He's actually so his bar at the meter is going to determine how much damage he'll do in this time frame. It's a transformation per se, but it all depends on how much meter he has at the bottom, which I think is really cool. And of course, you have Gotenks, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. He actually transformed before the match starts, which is cool by me. He has all his moves sets from Super Ghost Kamikaze, the Galactic Donut, and he does the move where he turns you into a damn volleyball, bro, spikes you around, kind of like when him and my man Piccolo did in the anime. I think all three characters look good. I'm not really excited for Gotenks. I didn't really want to play as it, but I know a lot of people were. I think Boo is going to be interesting because I think he's going to be super powerful in this game because he was super powerful in the anime. But I do feel like Gohan is going to be the one that everybody use. Everybody loved Mr. Gohan. He is like top tier character in Dragon Ball history. The way he was just destroying Boo before he got absorbed or whatever, and his move set looks absolutely insane. And he's going to be very like the unlocked potential alone is going to like do crazy amounts of damage, and I think a lot of people is going to use this character and they're going to forget about Kid Gohan. I think Kid Gohan is going to be kind of thrown to the back because everybody's going to be going to this Gohan. But before we get into the next part, Jerry, what's your thought? What did you like about the character? Are you going to use any of this character? I know you got the trash team you want to use.
Yeah, I'm not using none of these characters, bro. None of these characters up to my team, bro. They don't even need to talk about them.
Because they're actually strong. Okay,
it's a cool trailer. You know what I'm saying? It ain't seen them, but what you know what I'm saying? These are peons compared to my squad.
Yeah, scrub squad 101, man. God damn. You know what I'm saying?
It was a cool trailer, man. Like I said, like I don't really it was cool. I don't really have much to say about it. We'll see. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have more than one team though. So, but right now, bro, my team gonna be god. Like, it don't matter who they bring out. I'm gonna body all fools.
I feel you. I mean, it's nothing wrong with it's nothing wrong with that.
It is what it is.
But there was a leak, and shout out to Rhymestyle, man. If you don't know who Rhymestyle is, he's kind of like a big Dragon Ball YouTuber, man. I think he got like over 600,000 subscribers, and he put out this video, where there was a picture of how the arcade mode is going to work. So pretty much the arcade mode is like, there's different paths, so if you lose, you just go to a different path and you'll fight a different character. Right. Now, a lot of zooming been zooming on this picture, and I didn't believe it at first, but
that's your boy, man.
My man Hit.
Yeah, that's your boy, right?
Beerus and Rose.
Hey.
They are all in this screen, and I know. I even Jabbar, he made a video talking about, he think that Hit looked like what's the name, Ginyu, but he kind of does it because if Hit like mouth is white, and that's what his character looks like, and Ginyu is all purple, so I definitely Hit is going to be in this game. And even in that video that Rhymestyle made, he was like, yeah, the developer said they're going to focus on characters that's popular. They're not going to like waste spaces, and I feel like everybody that they put in is well known so far. Like everybody knows these characters. So, and another thing that people don't understand is this game takes place after Super. This is after Z. And Super is in the middle of Z. It's like, I think it's like 4 or 5 years after the Boo saga. So it's all in that time. So all this stuff is canon. So it actually makes sense. And Hit, Rose, and Beerus are all older characters that ended from the beginning of Dragon Ball Super. Beerus, he was in the movie Battle of the Gods, and then they did the same arc. That was the first arc in Dragon Ball Super. Then you had Hit, who came down probably like 2 or 3 arcs later. Like Super been on for like 2.5 years now, and then Hit and Black and them, they all like they're new, but they're old characters in Super, but they're new characters to the Dragon Ball universe. So it kind of makes sense, man. And for them, I'm pretty sure that's Rose, bro. The hair is kind of like a dead giveaway because they literally have the same hairstyle as the Super Saiyan Blue characters and the Super Saiyan character. They all looked exactly the same. So that, I'm telling you, man, like, bro, if they put these characters in this game, good. That's all the fuck you're gonna be seeing online. That's it. Look, you're not gonna see no other characters online. You're gonna see Hit, Rose, and the third character. It's gonna be exactly the same as
Very quick,
Ultimate Gohan, Mr. Gohan. Yeah, it's the same. It's pretty much the same thing.
very quick.
But
Do they have more character reveal, or was that it?
yeah, well, it was a rumor that they're going to announce. They have another announcement for the Video Game Awards, which is the same week as PSX.
Okay.
Because the roster is still not filled out yet, you know.
Yeah.
So I think they're at I think like 19, I believe.
Yeah. And how much did they say was going to be the launch?
It's going to be 3 rows. It was 3 rows. So I think it's going to be 24.
24 or so.
And then it's another row of 8 for the DLC. You know what I'm saying? So I think they're at 19. So I think they got like, what, 4 characters left, I believe? 4 or 5 characters? No, 4 characters left. No, it's actually, hold on. They're at 19 right now. Hold on. Dang, I gotta look at the list now.
Yeah, that's 5.
Look at the list.
They got 5 characters. It's gonna be 24. They got 5 more.
Hit with diverse, will depend on how time. Yeah, time skip. Like to me, time skip. I don't know how they're gonna implement that, bro. Because time skip is an OPS move. You know,
they're gonna make that shit blockable. It's gonna be
but it's not. It's not like only like a finishing move, yo. Like that's pretty much his whole premise. Like the man stops time, and you can't really do. That's how because he's like Hit is. If you don't know, Hit is an assassin, so he really doesn't even fight. You know, he pretty much just stop time, kill whoever you have to kill, and bounce. That's what he do. Right. You know, it's kind of like, you know, he going to like the whole, if you ever played Assassin's Creed, you know how after you stab the guy you're supposed to stab, he talks to him. And that's pretty much what Hit is. And then he bounces, you know, that's what he do. But so I don't know how time skip will work in my opinion, because it's just because he's a melee character. Time skip about to be plus on block. Facts, man. You know, but I feel like his moveset will be centered around time skip because you know it's just like I said, it's just not a finishing move. Like even in Xenoverse, like his he has 2 variations in that game. The second variation, like every single move he has time skip in it, whether it be a counter or punches or anything like that. So I don't. However they do it, bro, I hope it's like not broken, you know, because you don't want everybody. Because if it's broken, everybody's gonna pick Hit, bro. Because everybody picks Hit in Xenoverse. I mean, it's either Hit or Super Saiyan Blue, Goku. Those are the 2 most powerful characters in Xenoverse. I don't think Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Goku will be overpowered in this game. But Hit, because he doesn't fight like nobody else in this game. Like he legit fights like nobody, you know. So I definitely want to see how that is. But I'm pretty sure that's Beerus, Hit, and Rose. I think Beerus is gonna be OP as fuck, bro. Just because he's a god. That alone makes him OP. He's definitely one of my favorite characters in Dragon Ball right now, as far as like new characters that have been announced in the past couple of years or so. And I want to see how they're gonna make him too, because he has a lot of moves, in my opinion, that fits well in here too. So we just have to wait and see. And we already know about Rose. If not the most popular character I've seen in Dragon Ball, like everybody loved Goku Black. You know, evil Goku, overpowered Goku, literally the only guy to ever defeat the Z Fighters. Like they didn't beat him. They needed help. They called like the maker of the universe to erase the universe he's in. That's the only way they wanted, bro. So Rose is definitely amazing. And I hope all these guys are in this game, and I'm pretty sure they are. I think they kind of tipped their hand a little bit by showing that screenshot. Maybe that was on accident. I don't know, but they pretty much gave the next 3 characters that's coming: Beerus, Rose, and Hit, man. So that's definitely gonna be dope, bro. Definitely gonna be dope. But we just have to wait and see. Like I said, I don't know. It doesn't. So my work since been stuck at work since let's go. Oh, so unfortunately, I don't think Scamby is going to be able to come through. He said he's been stuck at work since 8 a.m. and he just got off. That's kind of crazy. So I don't. Isn't Goku Black named Turles? Nah, man, that's two different characters, man. Turles was dope too. I would love to see Turles in this game. I said that multiple times. I think he's an underrated Saiyan, and he's very powerful, but he's not close to Goku Black, bro. Goku Black will just destroy him. But yeah, so I don't think Scamby is going to come through. Unfortunately, man, I definitely want to get his thoughts on our next topic. But shout out to my man Scamby, man. He did say he was gonna come on, but shit, life happens. It's just a podcast, bro. Get some rest. You know what I'm saying? Don't even trip, man. Don't even trip, bro. We'll definitely have you on in the future. So we have a couple more things to talk about. Hold on one second. Yeah, so we gotta talk about these. We gotta talk about these patch notes, man. God damn.
Hey,
Dre. Hey, Dre. Hold on. We gonna get to that guy. But ain't God good? Oh Lord, I want to say, Amen. Amen.
Hey, listen, God is good. Man. Come on, chat. You know what's up. God is good.
God is good. God is great, man. I mean, but before we get to these patch notes, I love the way that Fires are now doing this. They're not going like instant where they think they're not trying to patch shit right away. They letting shit play out, man. I think Injustice did a great job with this. I think Marvel did a great job with this. And even Street Fighter. I know Street Fighter get a lot of flack, man, but even when they messed up with the first patch for season 2, they went back and redid some things. Like, okay, that wasn't too smart, you know what I'm saying? But so let's run down these patches. So we gonna get to Dante in a minute because he got destroyed the most, of course. But we gotta talk about my Stone. Reality Stone is done. It's done. You cannot. It will not. The surge will not be as effective as it was before. So for first and foremost, it has a slower startup.
Yep.
It's faster, meaning you don't have like a shield anymore. Because Reality Stone, you kind of throw it out there and it's gonna linger. It's gonna stay not too far from you, man. It's gonna just float, until to hit something. It takes longer to home in. This is another good one because if you when you throw Reality Stone out, bro, it's going straight to the it don't matter where they at on the screen. So what I usually do is, especially with Thanos, I'll teleport, I'll dash, and then I'll throw Reality Stone, and it's going straight down to the character automatically. So while I'm coming down to the ground, I'm safe because you can't hit me. Because if you try to hit me, you're gonna get hit with the stone, and I'm gonna exactly. I'm definitely gonna hit you with it, And another good thing about Reality, well, not a good thing, but it disappears on hit. So this is like I don't know how this made it past the testing because this thing was pretty much it was godlike, man. It was especially if you throw out a Reality Stone and then you'll call out your partner and then you'll throw another Reality Stone and then you have two homing missiles pretty much on the screen. You have a shield. You can't get in, and it doesn't go away on hit. Well, now it will go away on hit. It pretty much negates that and it's going to affect a lot of players, man. So I think the changes are good. I'm definitely looking to Power Stone now because I just don't want to use Reality Stone anymore. I still like the Storm though. I still like the Storm, but the Surge is going to be garbage now. It's not going to be as effective as it was before. Now, Space Stone, the main thing with that one is less time in that box, bro. Like less time, it feel like you're in there forever, bro. It's so stupid how many times how long you're in that box, bro. And it's kind of like, I just kind of don't really. You have to block well, and you can't really block that long in Marvel, bro. You feel like you blocking well, and then somehow, somewhere, you're gonna get hit. Then you just get blown to bits. Yeah.
Don't get
So.
open up, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, you
Hey.
cannot get opened up in that box, bro. It's scary, man. It's scary, especially if you're going against like a Rocket Raccoon or a Jetta or anybody like that, man, or like a Zero or a Gamora or a Dante or anybody. It's ugly. So they definitely gonna lower the time frame you're inside the box. Now blocking for 6 seconds. So if you block it for 6 seconds now, because a lot of people like to just constantly, throwing like Dante $1,000,000, and then hitting you and you blocking all this shit, it'll actually push them away now, which is good. Like farther away than we usually do when you do advanced guard. I really love that. It's going to stop a lot of that shit because you can feel like you could actually get locked down tomorrow for a long time as it stands right now. And it's very hard to get out of shit. And I feel like Sonic Fox was a big contributor to this because his team between Jetta and Rocket Raccoon, he had people blocking for like 6-7 seconds. And it's very hard to block that long. You cannot block that long in that game because, like I said, eventually you'll get opened up. It's just going to happen. So this does give you an advantage if you're able to block that long. You actually just push them off you and you'll reset and everything will be good. Go over a little bit of the quick things before again the Dante, Gamora, and Zero Shadows won't last as long. So they both have the move where they could call in a duplicate, and if you do the same move, then the Shadow will do the same move. That won't last long. Ultron jumping HP reduced hitbox and has a bigger hurt box. Ultron players, if you don't know about the jumping HP cross up, you're not playing Ultron right. It's probably one of the best overheads in the game. Scary, hard to block. Now it won't be as hard to block, which is good. Thanos Final Judgment, that's his beam hyper combo. He was getting hit out of that a lot by stupid projectiles it literally made no sense how he didn't have like any type of like invincibility. Like he'll shoot it, and if somebody was shooting the projectile and it hits you, you'll fall out of it, but that doesn't happen anymore, which is good. Now let's get into Mr. Dante.
Hey,
let's say a prayer for Mr. Dante, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna take a while because we kind of got to roll out a scroll and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I kept it simple because I took notes. I kept it simple and short. But I kept it simple and short. Pretty much all of Dante ground normals are now 1 frame slower. All hurt boxes are increased on his moves, and the hit boxes are decreased. Can't combo off of throws anymore. Rainstorm can only be done twice, once in the air. So that's when he jump in the air and come down with the guns twirling in the circle. Let's see. 10 extra frames, a starter for $1 million. So basically what that means is $1 million has like a gap in the animation where if you can see he's about to do it, you can actually jump out of it now. You don't really have to worry. You're not locked down when he do $1 million no more. You can actually block it. I mean, you could jump out of it and punish him for it. So that's actually cool. And like I said, overall, damage reduced and health reduced. And he pretty much got bodied on a lot of his moves. And it was just bug in the game where, he auto corrects on it was like a list of moves where if he facing like one way, like he'll automatically turn around and hit you. It's been many times when I play against Dante's, I'm like, how the fuck did I get hit by it? It makes no sense how I kept getting hit. We talked about AE already, Titanfall. Fighting Dante was just weird to me because it felt like he just hit you forever. Like all his moves are like one move. Like you can't really do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And from him going from 10K to 9K, he's going to get blown up. He's pretty much going to become a glass cannon now. That's pretty much what he's going to be now, because, he didn't deserve to have that high health when he had all this other shit he could do. And it's just it wasn't fair, man. It wasn't fair, dude. And I'm glad that they finally I'm glad they waited enough to know exactly what to do instead of just doing dumb shit and just jacking up the character completely. Because Max said, he was like, the character is not going to be unplayable. It's just a lot of the people that was just doing all the bullshit,
Yeah.
aren't gonna be able to do that shit no more, and you're gonna have to find another way to use him. And I think that's cool. It happens every game. Dre, what's up?
Hey, shout out to my man Chris, man. The kid 32, man. Shout out to my boy, yo. He saw this and he almost cried, bro. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people are not happy about it. At least Dante.
That's
playing.
good, man.
Dante
Fuck
playing.
him.
For the rest of us, for the rest of us that had to go through the torture, you know what I'm saying, of seeing this man do all the combos without all the combos. You know what I'm saying? I just to sit and wait for a turn and hope he drop his combo, bro. Good riddance, bro. You know what I'm saying? This man needs to die. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, he's not gonna be. He's pretty much the Nash of Marvel right now. You know what I'm saying? This is how they did my boy Nash from Street Fighter 5, and so this was definitely needed, bro. All of this shit that he had that he could do, and everything just links, and it's just ridiculous damage. You know what I'm saying? Without even putting that much effort in. Come on, man. That was broken, and so. So this is like a dream come true, bro. Because this is a nightmare to a lot of people that hate Dante, fam. So the 9,000 health now the 9,000 from 10,000 health now. Yeah, now if he gets touched, bro, he gonna be dead for the most part, and pretty much all of his damage is reduced.
Yes.
By a lot too. It's kind of crazy when you see the difference. It's like a lot, you know what I'm saying, when you see the numbers, man. So definitely was worth it. And hopefully we don't see as much Dante's anymore.
And that's my thing too. I'm like, for me, it kind of took away the fun of like watching these tournaments. I'm like,
Yeah.
I get he's a good character. Don't get me wrong, bro. But I'm like, damn, it's Dante on every damn team.
Every team.
I'm like, I mean,
every team.
Literally every match there was at least a Dante, and I'm like, dude, I think this is going to open up the roster even more. Yep. I think a lot of people are like, okay, let me go try somebody else. Exactly. Let me go figure out some other shit, bro. Yeah, and I feel you, Ghetto, man. He said players got to work hard for Dante, which I kind of like. I love to work hard and play. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I think this is going to separate the real from the fake, and I find no issues with that at all. You gotta, because I'm telling you, a lot of people was getting away with. It's the same thing that happened with Deadshot. Deadshot is he's not the same character, so a lot of people are going to go away from him because they have to work hard. They actually have to use their brain and to use this character now. You can't just
if y'all Dante players, man, I don't feel sorry for y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
No, because they was getting away with murder, bro. I'm talking about straight murder. And I'm like, dude, it doesn't even make any sense to how he's able to combo into some of his things. Hold on. I think I had something else on this. Give me 1 second. Where is that at? My memo pad. Where is it at? It's the ashes. The ashes was that. Yeah, the ashes, dust to dust. They actually reduce the width on that too, because that's the move where he jump in the air with the fire. That bullshit. That move is fucking stupid, bro. Like, I'm like, come on, bro. So they actually, because I'm like, how did I get hit by that and it's so far away? So they reduced the width of that, man. I like I said, these nerfs are good because I think people like Richard Nguyen and those type of players, they're going to stick with Dante and they're going to find alternate routes to play with the character, similar to how Mika got nerfed in season 1 from season 1 to season 2, and a lot of people dropped Mika because I was like, damn, man, I ain't got that wall no more. I don't know what to do. You feel me? And this is gonna separate the good from the bad. So I think we're gonna see a lot less Dantes going forward, which is good. It's definitely gonna make the tournaments easier to watch because I love watching Morrow, but I'm like, this Dante Fest was it was killing me, bro. I've never been more annoyed with a character than Dante as far as like viewing the tournament. It's very annoying to watch that character, because everybody's doing the same shit. It's the same fucking moves over and over and over again, bro. And like I said, he's a good character now. And he's going to be a decent character going forward, but I don't think he's going to be unplayable. I don't think they nerfed him in the ground where he's not going to be unplayable. He's not. That's not going to happen. You just got to use your brain and not take as many chances as you do now when you use Dante. So which is good. But going from that to
now you're gonna actually have to get good. You know what I'm saying?
going from that to from that to the characters that they announced today. So we knew we was getting 3 more DLC characters before the end of the year, and to come to find out, the last 3 is coming December 5th, along with these patch notes. So we got to see Venom, Winter Soldier, and Black Widow today. I'm gonna go first on this. Me personally, Winter Soldier is the GOAT. That's literally the only character I want to use. I don't really care about Venom. Venom does look cool. Black Widow is complete trash. I don't know why she's in the game. She looks very underwhelming. Her character model looks terrible. I don't know, man. That's all I got to say. Dre, talk to him, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna agree with Max. She feel like a wasted slot for a Capcom character. She's definitely the weakest link out of those 3. Real quick, are we getting like 2 DLC sets of DLC characters within 2 months before we get one from Tekken, bro? Is this what's happening, dogs? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you talking about Tekken? Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, like this is 2. We got 3 characters already, and we're about to get 3 more on December 5th, and we're still waiting on one Tekken.
Hey, where Geeks coming, bro? When July? No. No, but yeah, Venom voice does sound trash. So that's horrible. Yeah, I don't know what the hell you think about
that. Yeah, that's exactly what Max was saying. You sound like Starscream. Just from like, why you sound like that, bro? Yeah, but I ain't got much to get. Winter Soldier definitely look dope, man. This man walking through your super like it's nothing, fam. Like, okay, definitely gonna be. That shit looks dope.
That shit looks dope as fuck, bro. Yeah, he's using his arm too, which looks sick.
Exactly, he's just using the arm to block the whole shit, which is kind of crazy. He got an insane uppercut. You know what I'm saying? My man scraped his whole hand in the ground. Yeah, he's definitely the best out of the group. Venom does look dope. I'm gonna try him out, see what's up. Yeah, not much to say. It's a decent trailer, and we just gotta wait to see these characters drop to see how they work. Yeah.
How does she remind you of Storm, Wavy? I don't get that from Black Widow. She looks like Jill Valentine more likely. It's just underwhelming, man. Because when I first seen Black,
it's cool she got an air command grab though, which is kind of
But like when I first seen Black, I'm like, oh man, I look kind of cool. And I watched it, I'm like, not really. I'm like, damn, that's kind of like lame. I mean, that should have been the character that was actually in the game. And I mean, from that should be like on the original roster. Yeah. So I don't know what they was thinking about that, but as far as the other 2, I mean, like I said, I'll try Venom. I've never really been a Venom fan. I didn't put that on Twitter. I was more of a Carnage guy, but Venom, for him to be in his first like 3D like model game, his model looks sick. I mean, they did a real good job. At least see like the definition on his body, the way he used the symbiote, man. But I mean, so all 3 of his hyper combos look dope. Venom actually looks really cool, actually. So I'll try him out, but more than likely, for me, like once I see a character, that's pretty much a wrap for me. Same thing when I seen with Sigma. I knew I was gonna play with Sigma. I wasn't really interested in Black Panther or Monster Hunter, or I wasn't really interested in those characters. So Sigma and motherfucking Winter Soldier. Look out, man. That shit gonna be kind of crazy. That shit gonna be crazy, bro. Bye bye, Thanos, man. It's been real. I said it's been real. It's been real. I got to
go. Man. Like this guy killed me.
I got to go, man. Don't judge me, bro. Don't judge me, man. I'm sorry.
How many characters we gonna drop, bro? Like, fam.
Hey, man. But I mean, like I said, bro. I mean, that's what DLC does, though. That's what DLC does to you, man. Oh, I'm sorry. Thanos is my guy. I've been rocking with Thanos since day one. That's the character I've been playing with the longest. So I've dropped Ultron. I'll drop Nemesis. But Ultron, I mean, Thanos has been there since launch. So I mean, I like Thanos. I mean, him and Sigma works well together. But I'm not a thought. He's stupid. But yes, I'm definitely excited to play with Winter Soldier, man. I did when I was reading about him and actually see him in motion. He has a lot of shit I like about him. His combos look fucking sick too. So I'm definitely gonna be getting a lab with him. We have one more thing. I forgot to talk about this. Yeah. Arika's Fire EX Layer Beta. Now this is coming to the States and Europe December 12th. It's going to last 2 weeks.
2 weeks, bro.
A training mode. I think is that like a first? Online matches, PSN members only. No legacy character, no controller. 6 playable characters. Upcoming max combo contest. Beta it's an open beta, not available on Asian PSN, and it's PS4 Pro optimized. Now, I'm gonna be one of those guys. I'm not gonna be one of these guys. Oh man, I used to love Street Fighter X. No, I did not like that game. I did not like that game at all. I'm not gonna front. Did not like Street Fighter EX at all. It was just not my type of game. Couldn't really get into it. But this game looks looks pretty good. It looks good. The animations look kind of wonky a little bit, in my opinion, but it looks fun, man. I'm loving the what's old girl name? I don't even know these characters' names, man. It's the female. I think the female they just released.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, she's like the latest character just released. So that's the character I'm looking forward to playing the most. This is a 2-week beta. 2-week beta, man. With online matches and training mode. So I'm definitely gonna be running some lobbies. Or I don't think it's gonna be lobbies, but definitely gonna be running some matches, man. I hope they have some type of lobby system. I'm pretty sure they won't, but I kind of hope they do. The training mode is dope, though. That's actually going to give us. We actually get to sit down and actually try to fucking learn the game and not just play YOLO like Dragon Ball did us. Yeah, Dragon Ball did us dirty, man. That was his YOLO.
A whole 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? In training mode, that's gonna be pretty dope, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely. I didn't play the EX game, so I don't really know much. I
didn't like it. I hated that game, bro. I used to be at my arcade, bro. I'm like, what kind of dog shit is this? like it was just trash to me. I did not like it.
Yeah, I heard the game was trash, and I don't know where Garuda get his name from. Garuda, but that's where he got his name from because he. He said that it was his favorite Street Fighter, and it kind of lets you understand now why he's so trash.
Yeah. He is pretty trash. Shout out to my man Garuda, though, man. That's my man. Shout out. That's my man, but he is trash.
It explains a lot now, but yeah, I'm definitely excited for this beta. I gotta test it out. Let's see how it goes. I don't even know. Hey, but I ain't gonna lie. Character, I don't know. Character, I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna see what that grappler.
That grappler. I already fucking knew it. I know it. Like you're so predictable, bro. Like I fucking knew it. I'm like, you probably gonna say the fucking grappler guy. The motherfucker toss you in the air for like 2 minutes. That shit is so. I knew it, man. God damn it, Dre. I'll tell you, Dre, man. You fucking Dre.
That shit look funny, man. So I'm definitely trying them out, man. So yeah. 2 weeks beta, PS Plus members only. That's gonna be if re-up on your PS Plus membership, man. If y'all want to get in that beta.
Yeah, but I said it's gonna be free. And you get a full 2 weeks, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna run into each other online. Yeah, because I kind of doubt that they're gonna have open. Like I said, I don't know, maybe. Yeah. But this will be playable at PSX also, so I will get some games in there, man. I'm definitely trying to get some footage for PSX. I'm gonna try my best to get every single V trigger, either on my phone or on my camera, bro. I can just show you guys in the game because it is 28, and that's a lot of V triggers, man. That's a lot of V triggers, fam. So we're definitely going to see Alan Snyder. Yeah, okay, yeah. But all in all, man, I got to figure what that chick name is, dude. She's the last one to be revealed. She looked kind of crazy. I actually remember her from the other game, which is kind of dope too. So we'll have to wait and see. But Skullmania, that is a trash character. I don't care what nobody say, man. Trash ass character, bro. Skullmania is just garbage. But that's pretty much the show, man. We went hour 15. Our max That is the max. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get money here. I'm hungry, man. But like I said, I want to thank everybody for coming through. My man Ghetto, Titanfall, Jabari, Wavy, Super Villain, everybody that come through, man. Everybody that I was watching that didn't say nothing. I will blow you up with Skullmania. That's cool. He's still a trash character though, you know what I'm saying? That's cool, Ghetto. You know what I'm saying?
Her name is Shirase, I think. If that's how you pronounce it, Shirase.
Yeah. I'm definitely that's what I'm looking forward to, man. Yeah, actually, I like characters that actually take skill and not just grab you. Unlike Dre, that's what Dre. Hey,
first of all, bro, I use most of the characters.
Dre like characters that just grab you and do damage.
Hey, just get the damage, bro. Just get the damage, bro. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
You stupid, man. But yeah, again, I want to say shout out to Scamby, man. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it, but big ups to him, man. Thank you for even wanting to come on, bro. I know I really don't know each other like that, but you was about them fighting games, man. Shout out to your team, Gamora, Nemesis. Good God, we definitely gotta play some games though, man. So if you listen to this, man, definitely get some games in with you. We'll stream it, we'll talk then, whatever. But like I said, shout out to the chat, shout out to everybody. Dre, you got any shouts, man, before we get out of there?
Man, just regular shout out to the regular people, man. I always appreciate y'all love and support. Make sure y'all hit that like button if you haven't yet, and share this podcast and tell your friends, and I appreciate y'all coming through, man. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's cool.
If y'all ever want, once again, if y'all want to be on a podcast, a guest,
let us know.
Let us know. Hit us up Twitter. You know what I'm saying? At Drella619 and Upchuck Gaming. I think this dude shit.
Yeah. That's my Upchuck Gaming. At Upchuck Gaming. It sounds spelled. This is how it sounds. It's right there. Gaming. All together. It's the same thing. Yeah, and Dre, I am not a thought. You know what I'm saying?
You are, bro.
Hey, bro. Hey, I'm gonna say, look, man. Look, I told you this before, bro. If there is something better out there, you gotta go for it. There's nothing wrong with that. And I feel like Winter Soldier is gonna be harder than Thanos. I'm being dead ass.
He might be.
He definitely looks. Oh yeah, Titanfall, you're more than welcome to come on, man. I don't mind you coming on at all. Just let us know if you want to come on, then we'll definitely set it up. But yeah. So like I said, we don't. I feel like he's gonna be a harder character to learn, and but he just looks so cool to me. I'm like, damn, I just gotta try him out. It might not even work out, man. I might go back to Thanos. You never know. That happens too, But I want to say our last show is gonna be December, I think, 19th. Was it 19th? Let me see. Yeah, let me look at the calendar real fast. Yeah, so it's gonna be our last show. Gonna be December 19th, man. Then we're gonna go on a little break, and then we'll come back. Was that the second? We'll come back the second.
So yeah.
We'll come back. You said we're gonna take a little break, man, for the holidays. Ain't nobody trying to do no podcast on the holidays, bro. I ain't about that life. I'm gonna be chilling. I'm gonna be off. I will be gaming, but I ain't really trying to do no podcast, man. And also, I just thought this, man, but let's do an award show for our last show, man. Come up with different categories and stuff like that. I think it's gonna be fun. And prior to that show coming up, I will release like some polls on Twitter, and you guys can vote, and then we'll get everybody's thing in, and then we'll give our opinion and you guys' opinion. I think it'd be a fun show and a good way to end the first season of Puss on Bach, man. Damn, we've been on since May? We've been doing this shit since like May, which is kind of cool, man. Yeah, so we definitely gonna have an award show talking about best commentator, best tournament, best pro player. It's gonna be so dope. I actually just thought of this today. I meant to tell you before we started, but kind of slipped my mind. But that's gonna be our final show. So December 19th, look out for that. It's definitely gonna be fun. Got a couple more guests coming on, man. Coming up, so look out for that. Like I said, things don't work out all the time. It is what it is, because like I said, life is more important than this. Exactly. And I don't knock anybody that's out there grinding, doing what they got to do. But anyway, man, like I said, again, I want to thank you guys for coming through. End of the show, man. No continues. It hit 0, man. This game over. I gotta go home. I gotta go home and be an adult now. I can't play games no more. It's over. Goodbye.